Today the biggest news comes from Ukraine. Here Ukrainian forces uncovered a massive Russian buildup by hacking into security camera networks near key Russian bases, discovering huge forces being amassed for the next wave of the offensive operation. Acting immediately, Ukrainians unleashed all available missiles and drones, devastating the convoys before they could ever reach the battlefield. The last Russian push toward Dobropillia ended in disaster, as understrength formations rushed in without proper artillery or armor support and were torn apart in a devastating Ukrainian ambush. Now the Kremlin is trying again. This time Russia is redeploying full-strength brigades meant to spearhead through the Ukrainian encirclement. The main force is led by the 155th and 40th Naval Infantry Brigades, with airborne units from the 11th Brigade and elements of the 76th Division joining the push, originating from the Kursk, Bakhmut and Kherson sectors. These are units that Russia has leaned on before to make high-risk breakthroughs. The 155th in particular has had to be reconstituted at least 13 times, most recently after disastrous losses at Kursk, making it one of the most repeatedly shattered units of the war. As Russian offensive efforts in these sectors are stalling, their success is being sacrificed and there are forces redirected to the Pokrovsk front, trying to salvage a losing battle now unfolding at the Dobropillia salient. Ukraine is not waiting for the second wave to reach the front. Just like with the earlier ambush, they are intercepting Russians in transit. Ukrainian cyber teams have been tasked with hacking into Russian traffic and security camera systems across occupied regions. This gives Ukrainian forces real-time visual data on Russian convoy routes, timing and staging areas, without having to rely on satellite or drone surveillance. Once spotted, loitering munitions like the Ram-2X are launched to intercept Russian vehicles in transit, hitting them before they can reach the front. These are compact drones designed for convoy ambushes, capable of identifying moving vehicles, circling overhead, and then diving directly onto soft targets with devastating precision. Over the past week, Russian channels have repeatedly complained about these strikes, particularly in the Donetsk region. The videos show multiple trucks and armored vehicles being hit while in transit, often in areas far behind the front line. For Russia, this is a serious problem. Reinforcements are being lost before they can even enter combat. And unlike shelling or drone attacks near the front, these strikes are taking place in the deep rear zones previously assumed to be safe. Those that do survive the redeployment face a second wave of attacks, as Ukrainian units are now launching coordinated clearing operations the moment new Russian troops arrive in rushed fashion. Footage from the 93rd Mechanized Brigade shows Ukrainian scouts advancing into a contested village under the cover of a T-80 BVM tank, flushing out remaining Russian defenders and methodically clearing the area. The tank does not just provide firepower, it also acts as mobile cover for advancing infantry, allowing them to move through open areas and clear buildings at close range. Once the area is secured, follow-on elements move in to stabilize the line. Then comes the third phase, rapid assault by elite formations, as footage from the Azov Brigade Spear Group shows them advancing under fire in tight formation, pushing through tree lines and debris fields to reach enemy strong points. The footage shows that they do not engage in drawn-out firefights, instead moving rapidly under close coordination with each other and drone overwatch, using aggression and overwhelming force to break what remains of the Russian line. Overall, Ukraine is no longer waiting for Russian offensives to form, as reinforcements are now seen as not a future threat, but as targets in motion, tracked and intercepted before they reach the front. This shift is powered by real-time surveillance, drone integration, and the hacking of traffic and security cameras in occupied zones. Because so many forces are destroyed on the move, Russians do not have the ability to concentrate their units for a large breakthrough, as waiting too long for a large group to gather would just invite additional Ukrainian strikes. Essentially, Russia's offensive is being dismantled on the road, and Ukraine is striking faster than Russia can regroup, and the survivors efficiently cleared out. If you are one of those people who are regularly watching our videos, then you will definitely like our newly launched interactive news map. 10,000 people just like you have already joined it for free and are using it every day to check the most important news. The best thing about this map is that the moment you open it, You immediately see where all the news are coming from, so you don't need to waste your time skimming and filtering as you would need on a regular news website or social media. Here you can click on the icons and instantly see what happened. With our interactive map, you will know everything that happened in the world of geopolitics in just 5 minutes a day. For everyone who liked the map and wants to support us financially, we're also launching a 50% sale on all subscription plans. So check out the link in the description to become an exclusive member of our community. I truly appreciate everyone who stepped up to join us. Your support means the world to us.